Okay, the third app that I want to talk to you guys about is called Duolingo. What is Duolingo? It is a free online language learning app that allows a person to learn another language. It's kind of like Rosetta Stone, but it's in a more simplified, exciting way. I think it really appeals to kids. You have the option of learning several languages, about 40 in total, anything from French and Spanish to Dutch, and lots of choices. Ukrainian even, so there's lots of different dialects as well. It's a great online tool that our ESL department in my district uses for our bilingual students. I think it would also be a great tool for an adult or anyone who really wants to learn another language. Within our school, we have a large amount of Hispanics and Germans. I did a little research and talked to my principal a little bit, and she says that out of the majority of immigrants that we have move into our district, about 60% of those come to school knowing little to no English. And so in those beginning years, depending on when they come to us, we spend a lot of time obviously translating from whatever their native language is to learning how to associate those words in English. I think it's a really fun, engaging app, and it allows kids to learn English from looking at pictures and prompts, and they even get to translate and hear it in their own language first. I haven't had a lot of experience because all the kids in my 4th grade classroom all usually speak pretty good English by the time they get to me, but we are all given a kind of a broad overview of what takes place. I've gotten onto this app a lot of times just because my kids talk about it still, and I'm pretty impressed with some of the translation stuff. I think it would be really good for like an upper level language course in high school. I know I took Spanish for 2.5 years in high school, and I hardly remember anything that I've learned, so this is a pretty creative and free online way of doing so. It is a game. You can earn points and advanced levels, and that's obviously really appealing to a lot of people. I have it pulled up so we can kind of take a look at it. It's just duolingo.com. It is free. I've already clicked on Spanish, but as you can see, you have a lot of choices. You can set up a profile, and if you do that, it is free, and you just have a username and password. A lot of my kids still have those. And in that part of the program, you can actually discuss with other people that are working on the same levels and lessons you are. But for this demo, you can see that you can choose a basic lesson, or you can choose to be placed. Maybe you're more advanced than what you think you are, and as you scroll down, you can see kind of what the different topics are and how they're going to help you learn another language. And like I said, I clicked on Spanish, and so we'll just go in here to the basics, and it gives you a lesson 1, lesson 2. You have to pass one lesson before you go on to the next lesson. It tracks your progress, and it is kind of a game. It gives you lots of tips and stuff down. So like I said, this could really appeal to like an adult learner if this was something that they were interested in. But you can see the kind of kid-like version as well. It says select translation of a girl, so obviously that would be
La niña.
And yes, it talks to you, and you can talk to it, and you can check your answers. And so I really like the picture prompts because, I mean, anyone that works with ESL kids know that sometimes that prior knowledge of a skill isn't there. And so having the pictures and hearing it and being able to say it is pretty cool. So just another one.
El hombre.
Check it, and of course we would be right. If I went back to the home screen, you can change the language that you want to learn, or you can learn multiple languages at a time. Like I said, you can choose from about 40 to 50 different types of languages, and you can also set the language that you currently speak. And this is crucial because, like I said, a lot of our kids are Hispanic and German, and the German dialect that is here in southwest Kansas where I teach is a little different than some of more traditional German, but I'm sure that if we clicked on German, or we clicked on Spanish or whatever, we would get a pretty good close association with their native language. So that is pretty much Duolingo.